Okay. Slay the princess.
Slay the princess.
So Tony, you have some like prior experience with this, I guess.
I basically know almost every ending.
And I know absolutely nothing with this.
So this is gonna be a fucking journey for you.
Yeah. The only... Huh. Okay, new game. Let's do this. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. I don't like the fact that they have narration. I like voice acting myself.
Oh, there's a lot of that, so you're just gonna have to be... It's just what it is.
Son of a bitch. Alright, so, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. You know what? Yeah.
Mention it. It's all part of the job.
Uh-huh, fuck you.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, got it.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, got
We're
it.
not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay, it's the exact same voice for both the narrator and the hero. Respect. No, I decided other than go into the cabin, I wanted to just, I just want to view the stars.
The game is very pretty.
It is. This is actually really cool. I actually kind of, I dig this, the parallax thing that it's got going on. All right, fine, let's go meet this princess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Yeah, I was about to say
Perched
table.
on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
That's precariously hanging off the table. Take the blade. No, enter the basement. I don't need no blade. I'm gonna strangle her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Oh.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
No.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
What the Okay.
let it fool
I didn't know the hero was gonna be a simp.
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It's the voice that you only hear once in your life. Oh!
Alright, so what's your move?
I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Just checking in on you. Hi. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Well, we could go for the silent brooding approach. We could go for the obvious lying approach. Sorry. Slay the princess. All right. No, you know what? Let's just be upfront about it. I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
No.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Who needs surprise? I mean,
You walk down the
See,
stairs.
she's chained
and
up.
lock eyes
Who
with
needs
the
surprise? Who
princess.
needs surprise when she's
There's a
chained up
heavy
like that?
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Such a fucking
I
simp.
am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
I didn't know this was a Twitch moderator.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right?
No,
Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
absolutely not. I actually might use the chains to kill you. You know? Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
While I murder you. Is there the just kill option? Oh, what is this? Is this what can this pussy not just choke her to death?
No.
Such a princess. You know, what's your name?
Oh,
There's so many options.
Carefully formulating her words before she
And each
responds.
option does something different.
you can address me as your Royal Highness.
Well, more or less.
Or
This
you
is
can
just
call me
dialogue. So not really.
Princess, if your Royal Highness is too formal.
This bitch gotta die. She didn't just tell me her
Is
name.
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
No, her name's probably like Annabelle. Wait, I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Alright, that sounds a little more creepier. Go grab the blade.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Yeah, I
You
can.
better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Well,
But you
I
hear the
mean, the
conviction in her
narrator
voice.
did say
I
that
don't
she
think
would
she's
lie,
bluffing.
cheat.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Nah, let's take our
You
sweet
rush
time.
up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Ha, I got blade.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Alright.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Too quiet. Actually, it's not very quiet at all. I mean, I hear some creepy fucking music. Oh no, she's gone!
Sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she
I knew it, her name
is
was
nowhere to
Abigail.
be seen.
Have you seen?
Well, where'd she go?
Did you see that? Did you see that horror movie?
Abigail, yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
So yeah, where'd she go?
I don't know. I mean, if it is Abigail, she probably is above me right now, crawling on the ceiling.
Did we get off on the wrong foot? Or
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Is it titties?
yeah, sure.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on
I
out.
can wait. I'm very patient.
Well, I'm not. Get your ass out here. I want to stab you.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Oops.
You know.
The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is.
That's what you get for being a pussy.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
You know,
goes
again,
dark,
I
and
would
you
have
die.
just strangled her if it was me. Chapter
Yeah.
2, The Beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Interesting, huh?
it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Fuck it, turn around and
we're
leave.
safe for taking flight. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm going home.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads
Oh, I see what you did there,
How convenient. Everything's back on track.
dickhead.
Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Nah.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably
No.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined
I'm
the
sorry,
steps of
I
the
already lived
situation.
one life
If you
where I
really do yourself,
failed. Why would I try again with the crazy bitch?
Dies. Forever.
I don't give a fuck about the world.
Fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yes, I did.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh.
What's going on? Where are we? A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
Huh. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulations, pulse louder as something. Feelers, probes across the fabrics of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Oh, hello, Cthulhu. Resistance fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me.
Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. This is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
All right, cool. Chapter 1. Back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Understood. Wait, I feel like we've been here before.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't believe you. No, I don't want to skip the. No, continue. All right. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la
That's the
revolution!
spirit.
People of resistance.
You
Off
make your
with
way
her
down the
head.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Understood.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie. She
Got
will
it.
cheat.
Sounds
she
like a
will do
monarch.
Everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yep, sounds like a monarch.
Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Did you not
Ignore him.
just,
He doesn't
did
know
you
what he's
not
talking
remember
about.
the Viva la Revolution? We're in French. We're French now. The monarchy said, let them eat cake. We're gonna fucking kill them now.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
We are
The air is stale and musty, and
impoverished.
the floor and walls
They're
are
eating
painted in a
cake,
fine layer
wearing
of
their
dust.
fine dresses.
The
We're gonna
only
cut their heads
furniture
off
of
in the
note
middle of the
is
street
a
and
plain
stick it
wooden
on a
table.
pike for everyone to see.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Understood. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yep. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an
Steppy,
unseen
steppy,
light
step,
in
step,
the
step,
room below.
step.
This is an oppressive place.
Uh-huh.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Yeah, we're not
Who's
doing her a
there?
favor. We're doing it for ourselves.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Huh. I like that the first time we came down here, she was very sweet, and the hero wanted to be all simpy.
Not no more. On edge.
No.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
step.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
Head.
binding her to
Cut
the
it
far
off.
wall
Yeah.
of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the
Coldly
task at hand.
beautiful. Ooh. I'd like the dialogue changes.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Step. Yes. To answer your question, yes.
You step forward.
We're gonna be silent. We're gonna be a silent killer. Just step.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, fair enough. And actually, untrue.
So,
I can
you
throw it. I can
drop
throw it
it.
at you.
Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I don't gotta. I don't have to just walk up to her. I can throwing star it. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Viva la
this
resistance.
is it, isn't it?
Viva la
I'm
resistance.
almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
How are you
Do
talking?
you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Stop on it.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Cut her head off.
But is it over? Really over?
Behead her. No, that was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
No, cut her
We
head
should
off.
make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
No, cut her head off. Don't check for
I
pulse.
really don't think you
Cut her
should
head
do
off.
that.
Cut her head
Why
off.
shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Cut her head off.
I've
Head
told you
off.
everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
Head off.
The princess is dead.
Head off.
Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back.
God damn it, head off. Oh my god. Remove the knife and behead her.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh my god.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as
Guess
the
you should have
mortally
beheaded her.
wounded princess twists
Like
a
I
blade of her
said,
own deeper
cut the
between your
bitch's
ribs.
head off.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
No, we're not. Fuck
See
you.
you around.
I should have cut your head off.
You were so close.
Like the
Why
French.
did you hesitate?
The fuck you mean I hesitate? She's dead.
Matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
I killed her. I should have cut her fucking head off though.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Thank God. Wait, the razor?
You're on a path in the woods.
You're on a path in the woods.
And at the end of that,
At the end of that path
is a cabin.
There's a cabin.
And in the basement of that cabin
What happened to the beast?
is a princess.
There's a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Last I checked in the last chapter, you said I killed her.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja
No, you
vu.
don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No, untrue.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going
Voice
to
of
pull
the
a knife
cheated.
out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No, that's untrue.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no
Okay.
weapons.
This
So there's
is-
no
this
reason to
is
fear her.
Good.
You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally
It
just
happened.
happened.
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
No,
Like I said,
you were a
we've
part
just
of
met
it.
For the first
No,
time, you and I.
no. This is our 4th meeting. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this is real. This really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother
Those
doing
are two
anything?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
You better be convincing.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or
This
at
is the
least a
4th.
version of me.
Not 4th.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I listened to you and killed her.
We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
I mean, I knew that. That's why I said
If
we should have
she
cut the bitch's head
sprung
off.
back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Nah, I killed her.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, they didn't. We're back here for the 4th time doing the same thing again.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Like you said, huh? Interesting.
Fourth go around. Let's get it.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question.
It wasn't
of how
hypothetical. It legit. I have it. I have the footage. I recorded
were you instead
it.
transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I don't know. I mean, there was this weird like Cthulhu thing that
She's not
transpired.
going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
But we did try that already,
Please do
and
not to trust her, but you
we
do realize
got
that everything
consumed by
and
Cthulhu.
everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Well, I don't know about everybody else,
So
but I know
close to
myself. I
finishing the
mean,
job
we
last
got
time.
touched by a lot
Just
of
don't get the jump on us
hands.
twice. If we're careful, we should be fine. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Actually, let's talk about
Just be
this
quick
princess.
about it.
We killed her. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? Nah. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Well, who were the people? Why did they lock her in the woods? Why didn't she kill them when she locked them in?
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
I call it
It's
bullshit.
just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
We're not special.
Of course you're special.
No.
Why else would you be here?
Nah, you're hiding the fact that
Anyone's
after she got
special.
locked up in
It's
the basement,
Lost
she
Archer,
murdered all
we
the
can't
people.
Get up from a knife in the chest.
You're being cagey. What aren't you
I
telling
told
me?
you everything you need to know. Going
No,
into
you're
more
not.
detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
No. I need more information.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
That is true.
That's because she's unarmed.
She's
And
not
more,
unarmed.
It's because there wasn't a last time.
There was. I don't trust this guy.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust
didn't talk to her.
Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
We didn't talk to her. We grabbed the knife.
Don't get stabbed while you're at it.
We grabbed the knife. Quietly walked down the stairs. Quietly just immediately stabbed the bitch. And then we went to double tap, and then she stabbed me.
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
I don't trust this guy.
Now, if you don't mind,
Fuck this
the
narrator.
whole world is waiting with
I want to
bated
stab
breath
this
for you to
narrator now.
save it from ruin.
I want to slay the narrator. Where's that option? Alright, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat,
Uh-huh.
and she will do everything
Uh-huh.
in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Hell yeah.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Alright. Here we go.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards. There's splintered
Okay,
edges
this is
as
not
pain
what
breaking has
this
shattered glass.
shit looked like last
The
time.
only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Well,
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
alright. The things are, Yeah, it's this whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense.
This
You
is
haven't died, and you certainly
completely
haven't
different.
been killed by the princess.
No, I definitely was.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Well, this is not the same. You didn't even say anything about this mirror. No, there's a mirror right there.
The blade sitting
No.
on the table and the door to the basement. There's
Mirror.
nothing else in here.
There's a mirror right here.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
There isn't.
No, there is.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Tony, you see this mirror, right?
Oh no, there's totally a mirror.
See how hands fine. I care about whether I'm being lied to. Yeah,
Okay, less
actually,
about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Excuse me. I like to know that I'm handsome.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
No, there's a mirror
Why would
right
I
there.
lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I don't know. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I'm looking at a mirror.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
The mirror disappeared.
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright, grab the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
I
a
don't
weapon.
trust that mirror. I don't trust this narrator either.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
I don't trust anybody.
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Enter the basement. I didn't even trust you, Tony.
The door to the basement creaks
I haven't
open,
given you any
revealing
advice.
What must once have been
I don't trust
stairs.
anything.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You say that.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
It sounds like a blade.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Yep.
There's something so wrong with that voice.
She is. Yep. Alright.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form
Yeah.
of the princess comes into view.
This
her
ain't
sharp
the,
eyes
this
following
ain't the
you from
same.
across the room.
We dealing with some
I wonder if she remembers us.
bullshit.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
You're not safe.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I like to trust. Last time, I'd rather not do that again. Look, fuck, dude. There are so many fucking goddamn decisions. Holy dear God. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing the top one. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Yeah, okay.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
You know, I agree with
certainly
you.
Feels threatening.
I mean, look at that
Just
side
because
eye.
she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
No, she 100% does.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second guessing.
And so
yourself
is
into your
she.
job.
Why do you think her arms are behind her
nervous.
back, you fucking...
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
No. I think you're stuck in your head because you're over there reading a bullshit script that doesn't match the situation.
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Yeah, she 100% remembers that.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
I just asked her if you remembered what happened last time.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
No, it 100% happened. You
Ugh, it's like the
don't.
two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
She 100% is.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that loop back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is.
No, you just didn't get the updated script, buddy. Don't worry. Me and the cheated voice will help you figure this one out, narrator. Don't worry.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now?
Do you hear how fucking dense you sound? I didn't know we were dealing with a fucking main protagonist of a love anime.
It is. It's a love story after all.
Hey, they didn't say anime love story.
A knife? What are you talking about?
Oh my dear God. Yes, you do.
Where would I keep a knife?
Behind your fucking back.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
as you say.
Sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
She is armed, you dumb bitch. See, look here. Look, see? She got a knife right there. Dude,
Clear as day, bro.
Dude,
right there.
Clear as day, bro. Hey, the narrator missed the fucking mirror.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Oh, what you talking about? It's right there. It's clear as day.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands.
She's holding it between her butt cheeks.
But look at this. Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
It's between your butt cheeks. I know. It's right there.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
No, it's
and empty sleeves too.
No, you're clenching. You're clenching.
Practically zero.
You're clenching them cheeks. See, your hands go immediately behind your back because you're clenching them cheeks. I knew it.
What if you're hiding it somewhere secret?
My hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
No, again, you're
Wait,
just tying
that
your
sounds like a lie,
cheeks.
but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me only. They have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
As
Her
you
smile
say.
drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
No, it's between your
I'm
cheeks.
inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
It's between her cheeks.
Of
No,
course, but that doesn't
she
mean that
she
doesn't have
tied her
something
butt
hidden
cheeks.
somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to
Birdface?
get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Hey, I got the knife for my own fucking
I
protection.
bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
No, that's fine.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
After we figure out where this fucking knife is at.
We're clearly
Besides the
still
one in
figuring
my
out our
hand.
Angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
That sounds like it.
You're acting like you are.
Yes, you are.
Ooh,
My
shit.
entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, and we'll continue to treat
Nah, you sound like you got your
exactly how
bullshit.
You deserve to be treated.
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're
we're-
strangers and this place is
we're gonna keep-
cramped
we're
and
gonna-
annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
No. I'm keeping my distance right now. I don't
I've said
trust
my
you
piece at
one
this
fucking
point.
bit.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Exactly. We're gonna exhaust every goddamn fucking option we got availed to us. I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
You mean close stabbing distance?
Okay, I'm bored now.
Uh-huh.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Oh, did she
Really
now?
sorry of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment.
She can cut that. She can cut that
She
hand
looks
off.
down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices
Yeah.
through her arm.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
No, we're not.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and...
Son
with
of
it,
a
your only line of defense.
bitch.
She's
Womp womp.
much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
You know,
With a
fair
squelch,
enough.
She does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You know what?
Woo.
Fair enough. Whoa, chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
This woods is
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A
What
constricting
the
mess of
fuck?
curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards. Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh, I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
hell yeah.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Voice of the hunted.
Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
What's the point of fighting if she's
What?
just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
No, fifth.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Fifth go.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
The voice of the broken.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Fuck your
It'd be difficult
fuck your
to slay the
narration.
princess and save the world without a weapon.
All right.
You're kind of just on the ride now.
We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
Yeah.
And what if we never do?
No, hey,
So, are you just going to stand
That
there,
is
or are you
another
going to
fair
head for
point,
the
but
basement
hey.
like you're supposed to?
what about
I'd
the
like
mirror?
to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Yeah, there's just a mirror.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are,
I'm looking at a mirror.
but there isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't
This
you?
motherfucker
like
with
you
the
can't even
whole
see
can't see the
reality.
fucking mirror shit. Is he the Cthulhu? I feel like he's the Cthulhu monster.
Stinking of iron and steel. He might be right.
Interesting theory.
If our other senses can't feel
He's the
it,
true
we
monster.
can't trust
I got it. The narrator is the one doing all this. Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror.
I am looking
when
at a
it
mirror.
Doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
I will reach for the mirror.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Shut the fuck up. We might look beautiful.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
No, I kind of care about what we look like. We were described as a bird. What the fuck?
You reach forward and place your hand on the
God
door
damn
to
it, the mirror
basement.
disappeared again.
It creaks open.
That mirror's the secret. That mirror's the truth.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Bullshit.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
No.
Guess it's time for us to see
That
her
mirror
again.
is the secret. It's the answer
Just
to all of our
stay
problems.
focused And you'll be fine.
Alright, let's go die again.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp. that
We
quickly
just
sends you
ate shit.
skittering to the bottom.
Cool. Perfect.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Hey, what's
She
up?
gives you a wry smile.
Hi.
Round.
It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Yeah.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Yes.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We
Yeah,
just need
we-
to find a way to win.
We've died
once.
more than that, but you know.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Uh-huh.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The
Well, we've
isn't
led more than
It's
just
only
one.
here
The ruin.
and now. Your internal
What the
bickering is cut
fuck?
short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty flesh of her arms.
When the
flails
fuck
to
she
her
get
elbows
two?
and torn sleeves. The chain
Upgrades.
clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
This is some bullshit.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
You know, throw the knife. Throw the knife at her head. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with no, I'm kind of leaning towards. Fuck it.
I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess.
No,
She
we're gonna.
wants to kill you.
Nah, we're gonna romance her.
She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Nah.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
No, we're gonna do it.
I'd rather not.
No, we're gonna murder. We're
It's
gonna
not
romance
like
her.
She wants us anyway.
Nah, we're gonna
Damn,
romance her.
bro. Yeah, where's your
Let's see
confidence?
where this goes.
Yeah. I just feel like I really get you. I like you romantically, even when we can hash this out over a date. Give her the look, baby. The look.
Look. The look. We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look?
The look.
Even I know about the look.
Tony, do you know about
Flashy
the look?
princess.
It's the look.
The look.
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Hell yeah.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
The look always
Still
works.
going to kill you. But
Son
now
of a
we
bitch.
can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtext.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Poor Broken.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Her foot is all fucked up.
She skewers you.
Yeah.
Son of a
What
bitch.
worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Hell yeah.
Oh, a new
Small
one of us.
victories.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think
don't know.
we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Hey.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Yeah.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Many.
This is 4.
No, it's 6.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Wow.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
All right, what's our next play?
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Hell yeah.
As we keep moving.
Let's do it. Let's keep
We'll win
adding
that
to
eventually.
the team.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
All right, can we get rid of Broken? Can we kick Broken to the curb?
Come on, show me something new.
I liked him at the beginning, but I don't like him anymore. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to the punch. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff of her lips. She has swords. Fuck it, we're fighting, obviously. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding on only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
We just have to hit her harder.
Yeah, harder.
Skewers you.
Son of a bitch.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
That does not.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both.
Oh my God, her blades are just growing.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Hell yeah.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, we're guys, we're getting better as she slowly gets more and more swords.
I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
Son of a bitch.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need.
Yeah.
None of this is working. Think.
Oh, we're getting closer.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Son of a bitch. Yeah! Chapter 4.
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Hell yeah, let's take it from here, boys.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
We're up here, which is different, and different is good.
Different is
Our
good.
steel claw is already in our hand.
Yeah.
Oh, what if throw it out the window?
What the
Over
fuck?
my dead body.
That won't be
Oh
very
god,
hard.
there's so many of us now.
I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
That's the real sim.
that to be honest, yes. Yes it is.
Eh, they're all the same, really.
Dear
How about
God.
we stop thinking about horrible ways to
Jesus,
die?
it's my
We don't want to
schizophrenia.
accidentally manifest anything.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, big
There
dubs.
are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here?
This is...
How about you stick to
65
describing
times now.
things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Because you're not.
Don't care, just want to win.
Hell yeah.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hey, what's up, girl? I see you have no more chains.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Well, I did, sweetheart.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even.
Stabby,
I
stabby,
like
stab,
that.
stab, 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 stab. Her
I
tiara
had
is getting
something
bigger,
ready for
too.
you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Let me guess, 60 blades.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. Alright. The narrator's fucking done.
You're sulking.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Oh my god, go fuck
Well,
yourself.
Yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists.
Oh, what the
splitting into
fuck?
red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains
Yeah,
in the
like I
center of the
said,
room is a
65
skeleton of
blades.
blades.
More like
Heart
200.
beats
It's all our
furiously
bones.
in her
Nah.
chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I throw the knife
Oh,
into your
yeah.
heart.
Shit. She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
God.
divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? Painful. How is she still alive?
The heart.
Heart's still beating. That's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Nah,
She doesn't
there's
even
the heart.
have her back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
The opportunist.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Well, then fuck
We're
off.
Screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
We're not screwed.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Yeah, you should. I'm throwing a knife straight into that heart. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else. That was hard for me to read. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free in of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Hey, it's the mirror! You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the space between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Holy fucking shit. Alright. You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections.
Empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
I see it. All right. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Huh. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Man, this game got all philosophical out of nowhere. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know. You know? That is the question. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
I see. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Alright, this is gonna sound like a diss to this game, but I mean it as a compliment, but also at the same time. Why the fuck does this chick sound like the narrator or the main character of Everlasting Summer?
Huh.
You remember how he hit his dialogue when he's like just talking in his own head, where he's like bringing up like philosophical type of shit?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, this is beautiful. It's kind of a beautiful end. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I see. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
And we are not? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Ah, a double entendre. I see. But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one
Bitch, that you've been
begins
speaking in
and
circles like
ends?
this entire conversation. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Ah.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh my, what the fuck, dude? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Ah, so it's a reset. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Ah, okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
You know what? I gotta remember the one thing that I was told at the very beginning. This bitch is gonna lie, she gonna cheat, she gonna do everything to... Fuck it, we're
If
waiting.
you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Nah, fuck you. We're waiting for eternity.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Ah, deal with it.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I don't know.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
What the fuck?
You'll always come back to the box. Because you'll always...
It's too late.
know
It's too
what
late
it
for this,
means
man.
to be
It's too
you.
late for all this philosophical
I will be
nonsense
here waiting
fucking
by
shit,
your
bro.
side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh my god. What just happened?
Oh no, I guess the game crashed.
Nah, bitch, you know that was gonna happen, didn't you?
No, that was no. The game just straight up crashed.
Are you sure that felt on purpose as fuck?
Perfect timing, maybe.
You have returned to me.
But
Though you
It
were
was
gone
on
for
purpose.
moments, I never left your side.
I fucking knew it was on purpose.